Hey everybody, welcome to episode 4 of the Brinkcast. Today's episode, we have a member on the bench today, so we've called in a couple subs. You're in for a huge treat. We're going to be talking some sports, we're going to be talking music, but mostly we're going to be talking Christmas as it's the Christmas week and everybody's very excited in our family. Let's go! Here we go with a special episode of the Brinkcast, episode number 4. Today we have Tyson's on the bench today. He's a very busy guy. He's the new dad, so he's running all around like a crazy man. But I brought in 2 guests today, which is amazing that they agreed to do this, but I'm really, really pumped. First of all, my daughter JAYLA is here. JAYLA!
Hey, thanks for having me.
Hey, absolutely. I've waited. We've talked about this. And we've got this guy right here just woke up. We got Cooper.
Hi.
How you doing, buddy? This is going to be awesome. So yeah, Tyson's on the bench today, running all around, doing his stuff. It's the 23rd of December, and everybody's running like mad. We've got some running around. Do you have anything left to shop for?
No.
Do you have anything left to shop
No,
for?
shockingly, I don't.
I do. So no one's surprised. So that'll be me running out later today to do stuff, which is totally fine. Probably running around tomorrow to do stuff too, but that's all right. So we're gonna talk about some things that we usually have in the Brinkcast. We're gonna talk about some sports and music, but our focus today is gonna be on Christmas and traditions and some funny stories, and it's gonna be I think highly entertaining. As I thought about this, I thought, wow, this could be the funniest episode we've ever had, even more so than the baby cleanup stories that your brother shares.
Yeah, we don't have any of those to share.
No, but he's got some good ones, and I'm sure after the holiday season he's gonna be full of stories with the little one with her first Christmas. How excited are you guys for this first Christmas with this baby?
Pumped.
That's insane. I can't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm excited for her first Christmas, but it's my first Christmas as a grandfather.
Yeah.
I don't know, Father Christmas. Hey, it's kind of
Grandfather Christmas.
A grandfather Christmas. That's exactly right. So you're an uncle now.
Yeah.
First Christmas as an uncle. First Christmas as an aunt. This is
Yeah.
a big deal.
It is.
This is a very big deal for our family to get to hang out and do stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like it. So this week, we usually start the show with sort of a wrap up of what our week's been and how our week has been. This week has just been Christmas stuff, just running around like crazy. Everybody finished work. Usually finished work this week. You finished school. Mm-hmm. Were you pumped about that?
Yeah.
Like how pumped? Scale of 1 to 10.
20.
20. Okay, that's pretty pumped. Did some fun stuff.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you had a Christmas pajama day.
Yeah.
You almost made every day pajama day, which is totally fine.
Sure.
And what else did you guys do at school this week? Games? Did you have games?
Really. Yeah, we watched a movie.
Watch some movies?
We played board games. It wasn't like too exciting, but like
That's pretty exciting.
Better than
Do
a
I-
good old math test
yeah,
or something.
exactly.
I was gonna say, do you want that or social studies?
Social studies.
We've got this recorded. This is pretty
Report
good.
it
We're gonna
back.
send this over to the
Report
school.
it back.
Send this over to the school. And what did you do this week, JAYLA? Were you running around like a crazy person? Well, you're really prepared, so you're
I
fine.
tried to be, yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty normal week. Just wrapped things up at work.
Nice.
Got to see some friends the other night. Went to Moose Jaw for that. And then, yeah, just been preparing for Christmas.
The
And,
MJ.
yeah, very
Love
excited.
it. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. So yeah, we just been running around at home getting everything done. The hockey season kind of wrapped up. We had a couple practices. Game yesterday was supposed to happen in Moose Jaw, got canceled.
Yeah.
So you spent hours last night at the outdoor rink.
Ooh,
hanging out,
nice.
which
Well,
was
the
really
pond.
fun. The pond. Well, let's say
Same thing.
that actually sounds better.
Yeah,
I like
that sounds way better.
I like that. And down the street was the actual outdoor rink, and it was packed last night. It was
I
really
bet.
the weather was
Yeah.
pretty nice.
Yeah, wasn't nice night.
Normal prairie kid activities.
Yeah.
Spending time at the outdoor rink.
For sure.
Okay?
Yep.
Getting into trouble?
I'm
I'm trying to get you to confess here. I'm trying to bait you into
The
something
high-pitched
that
no
your
might
mom
have
might
been.
want to hear. No, you're good?
No, I'm good.
Okay. It's a close one. I got more, though. I could get a confession out of you.
That's not good.
That's not good? Okay, well, we'll see what happens. So this week is a busy week. Everybody has stuff going on. We have our Christmas tomorrow here with our family. And then on Thursday, we travel to Ontario to visit the family out there. Are you excited about that?
Oh yeah, I'm pumped.
I know. That's always pretty exciting to go out and see Nanny, Bob, and the whole family out in Woodstock, Ontario. So the week has just been all that for everybody going on.
Yeah.
So, I want to talk about some sports stuff. Do you guys have any sports updates that you want to talk about? Because the podcast, I don't know if you guys know. Do you guys even know your brother and I have started this podcast?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if you knew. I didn't know if we had told anybody. So the premise of the podcast is sports and music, and just basically how both those things can influence our lives in a really positive way. And you have both been involved in sports and music in your lives, and it's a really, really impactful thing. So that's sort of our main idea of the podcast. So we always talk a little bit about some sports, and then we talk about some music, and then we talk about life stuff, and then all of a sudden we're talking about changing a baby, which it always comes around to that.
Yeah.
So the sports update. So who wants to go first? Who's got some sports for this week?
Me.
You got
Cooper's
something?
locked and loaded. Let's hear
Cooper's
it.
got some sports updates. So let's go, buddy.
Okay, so my hockey team, the Buffalos.
The Buffalos, and what division?
U13A.
U13A Buffalos.
Yeah. So we're doing pretty good this season. We're 12-0.
12-0.
Pretty good.
That is
Yeah.
very good.
It's been some close games, but
Yeah.
still won.
Still playing strong. Yeah. And how's your season going?
Terrible.
What do you mean terrible? You're doing
Well,
great. You're playing some great defense.
Well, yeah, I'm playing defense.
You're playing
but,
some great defense. You're second on the team in penalties.
Yeah, that's true.
You're crushing it. But taking penalties like hard-working penalties.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're not hacking some little kids in front of the net and holding
Yeah.
guys.
So we've got this one kid on our team. His name's Alexei. He's crazy at hockey. Like he'll just dangle through everybody. I don't even know how much he practices.
He's really good.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
He's a fantastic player. He was over hanging out. He slept over a couple nights ago, and you guys were at the pond last night together. Yeah, he's a really good kid. And where's he from?
Serbia.
He's from Serbia, yeah. And I don't know, I can't remember how long they've lived in Canada. They were living in Saskatoon, in Martinsville, I believe.
Yep.
And then they moved down to Regina a few years ago. But he's a really good hockey player and a really good kid.
Yeah.
But your team's full of like really good kids.
Oh, yeah.
Like good players, but really good, human beings, which, make great players. That makes a great atmosphere on the team.
Yeah.
It's a good culture they've created there. Coach Derek and the other coaches have done a great job.
Oh yeah. Awesome.
So you're having fun playing.
Oh yeah, I'm having a lot of fun.
So when you're 12-0, it's pretty fun. Yeah. If you were 0-12, would it be fun?
You've
Not
experienced
really.
it.
Depends.
I mean, I've had it before.
You've had it before, exactly.
You've
been
gotten
there, so
through,
now
right?
you know both sides.
Yeah.
That's really important. That's really important to understand. And local sports, obviously, people that listen, have kids involved in sports. That's huge. Like the local hockey, baseball, soccer, lacrosse leagues, all that stuff is such a big deal. And Regina is very supportive of those sports. The Prairies, Saskatchewan, excuse me.
Thank you.
But that's really important for the kids to be involved in sports, building life confidence, hey, and stuff like that. So that's good. I like that update. We do talk about your team once in a while. It does come up.
Yeah.
And Tyson, I believe last time he said you guys were a wagon. I didn't even know what he was talking about when he said the Buffalos were a wagon. I was like, what? I had to look it up on my phone. I was like, oh, you fancy kids and your... See, I'm the old dad, so I don't know these new expressions.
Sure.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So I have to reference these things. Oh, well. What about you, JAYLA? Do you have sports?
Well, I mean, I'm not actively playing sports.
No,
well, I
but
guess
your
I
head's in
am.
the
I guess
game.
I am. We are finishing up our fantasy football league.
Fantasy football. These are things I never thought I'd hear my daughter say in
Me too.
my life. Fantasy football.
So yeah, this is our second year doing a fantasy football league with my other side of the family. We have lots of cousins on that side, so we have a 14-person league, which is a lot a year.
That's a giant family over there.
Yeah, so it's been pretty fun. I mean, I'll admit I'm not the biggest football fan, but the last couple years definitely has made me more intrigued in the whole NFL league, right? So what can I tell you about my team? My team is
I love it. What's your team called?
Ball Too Well.
I love it.
Because, of course, I am a Taylor Swift fan. So
Oh, wow.
if you get the reference, you get the reference. If you don't, you
I have to
don't.
look this one up.
I got no clue.
Again, old dad. You don't have a clue?
I don't
Okay.
have a clue.
I don't feel so bad. Okay.
So, yeah, unlike my older brother Tyson, I am not spitting out facts like he is. But, yeah, my team finished in 7th of 14. So
Hey, that's pretty good.
halfway down the line, not too bad. I made it to playoffs this year. I did not get very
What?
far, but hey, yeah, I'm impressed with myself. It's been obviously a really great bonding experience
Yeah.
for our family.
That's amazing.
You know, when the cousins get together, we've always got some trash talking
Yes.
or whatever
I
we
wish
can
I was
get
there
out
to
there.
hear that. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, and yeah, makes you want to pay attention to the league a little
Exactly.
bit more.
And you guys have kind of reeled Grandpa Platt into the whole
Oh
fold,
yeah,
haven't you?
oh
Yes.
yeah. He's every week wanting the updates of where we're
Yeah.
at
And
and
who's this
playing.
guy again? Who's this quarterback?
Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
He's
Oh
a
yeah.
fan. He's
Yeah.
a big fan.
He won't be hearing this, but I'm gonna spoil his Christmas gift. We got him a Washington Commanders hat for Christmas.
Oh
so
my.
looking forward to seeing him rocking that around Regina.
Oh, he will be wearing that.
think so.
All over the place.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. But okay, so my question is:
Sure.
so you guys, 14 of you
Yeah.
in the draft,
Yeah.
and that's all cousins, right?
For the most part,
Okay.
we have Tyson's best friend.
Oh yeah,
and Jess's
right.
brother too.
Okay,
But,
right.
yeah.
Okay, so so it's all
Extended
it's all
family, yeah.
but so you finished 7th.
Yeah.
But we want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Where did the new dad fit in? Where did Tice fit in this?
He is right behind me in 8th place.
Oh, 8th place.
Yes.
Okay, so let's make a note here. 8th place.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's on the bench. Maybe this is why he's on the bench because
Maybe.
he's in 8th place. So
Yeah.
did he make the playoffs?
Yeah, 8 at the top 8 made the playoffs. So he
just made.
yeah.
Oh my goodness, JAYLA! If you had made the playoffs and he didn't make the
I
playoffs,
know.
that would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
And last year he won the league, so I don't know.
Oh,
Year to
wow.
year, you never know what your team's
Well,
gonna
his
do.
ears have to be burning this morning. He has
Yeah,
to be.
yeah.
He's probably thinking, "I hope they don't talk about
Yeah.
the draft and my little sister being ahead of me."
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was
love
pretty
it.
proud of myself
And
for
who are
that.
some of your star players?
Oh, I've
Do you
got.
have, I know last year you had who was the guy on the Dolphins last year we were cheering for? I don't know. It was just kind of random.
I don't remember actually.
Yeah, there
But-
was some good ones.
Yeah, I've got.
The fact that you knew the guys' names, I
Yeah.
was like, okay, who am I talking to here?
This year I've got Jamar Chase. He's had a
yeah.
couple really big games. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, to me it's always
who that is?
shocking, but
You know who that is? Okay,
I know
good,
who that
good.
really good football player apparently. Cooper Kupp, he was injured for a few weeks, but he's come back, and yeah, Cooper, I had to pick him because
Yep.
this guy's name is Cooper.
Wow.
And he's done some pretty good stuff for the team as well.
Gee.
I'd say those are the two that I'm remembering the most right now because they've gotten me a good bit of points. But yeah, it's
Wow.
always fun week to week shuffling through, trying to see who you can.
You gonna make it?
No.
Are you sure? Yeah, I know. You just
My
woke
story
up.
is boring you.
This is what happens at 12. This is what happens at 12 is you're either yawning or eating.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Or what else?
Sports.
Sports. Is that yawning, eating, or skating? Ooh, I like that.
Pretty
That's pretty. We
much.
should get that on a t-shirt.
Anyways,
Okay,
yeah,
so
it's
this blows my mind that you're spitting out all these facts about the NFL. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've got nothing on my older brother, but
Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm
Well,
trying.
no, that's
I'm learning.
I'm thinking you're doing fantastic. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So we have some local hockey. Buffalo's a wagon, we'll call them.
Yep.
JAYLA is tearing up the NFL
Well,
draft
hey.
here, which is beating her brother. Let's
say
I
that's
can't
a-
say that enough. I'm sorry, but I can't say it enough.
And any
because-
of my boy cousins that I've beat in the league, I'm pretty proud of that as well.
and they hear about it,
Oh yeah,
of course, and they know where they stand. Like they
Oh,
know
Yeah.
where they are. And how many? So from 7 up, how many girls? Who else is in the top 7?
I think there might have just been one other one.
Wow.
My cousin's girlfriend, Addison.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Okay.
squeaked through as well. So yeah, I think the rest.
You guys are on fire.
Yeah. Hey, we got to represent.
Gee,
There's
let's
not many
cheer-
girls in the Platt
let's
family, so
cheer for the yeah, no kidding. You're exactly right. You guys are outnumbered. Let's cheer for JAYLA's Taylor Swift team to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were they called again? The 22s?
No,
The-
Ball Too Well.
Oh, sorry. I thought, I'm thinking of a Taylor Swift reference
It
that
is.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. What's
The song is All Too Well.
all too well?
So,
Okay.
Ball Too
okay.
Well.
Okay.
There we
I'm
go.
sure people are going, get it together,
Right?
old guy. Let's go. Let's go. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so my sports this week, just a quick update. It's winter and it's snowing out, and there's been lots of shoveling.
A lot.
And it's been cold, right? It's been cold. It's going to warm up a bit
Yeah.
now, but it's been cold. So one would think I might talk about hockey. Because we could talk about the Canucks and all the drama going on there, but I'm not going to talk about hockey. I'm talking about baseball. Because it's only, what is it from today? 54 days till spring training starts? It's crazy. Like, I'm pumped.
I like to hear the word spring.
yeah.
I
That's
know.
nice to think
Spring
about.
is good. So we're going to talk about the Red Sox and some of the trades they've made. So the Boston Red Sox, which you guys know, Tyson and I follow the Red Sox. I follow them more than I probably should, but bless you. So they made a trade to the Chicago White Sox a little while ago for Garrett Crochet. Do you know who that guy is?
Yes.
Pitcher?
Yes.
An amazing pitcher. He's absolutely incredible. They made a huge trade, and they have more trades and acquisitions on the way coming up. Hopefully they get like an Alex Bregman or a Teoscar Hernandez. But today, when I woke up this morning, I checked social media, and they've signed another pitcher, Walker Buehler.
That's
From
a
the Dodgers.
great name.
Yes, I know. What a
Buehler.
great name.
Buehler.
And what a great name for Boston. Waka Buehler. Waka
That's
Buehler.
awesome.
Yeah, for playing for the Sox. So that'll be another big acquisition for the starting rotation, which will be huge. So we're hoping 2025 will be a great season of baseball.
Yeah.
Hopefully 2025, I'm crossing my fingers, I don't know, but hopefully we can go to another Red Sox game, maybe at Fenway or something. That'd
Oh
be
yeah,
amazing.
that'd be awesome.
Hey,
Coop,
I'd
is
want to
that
come
your
this time.
favorite baseball team too? Is the Sox?
No, I like the Jays.
Oh, okay.
Coop likes the
Fair
Jays.
enough.
Yeah,
I think you got to say
Which
that.
by default, you know, you're Canadian. There's only one Canadian team, and you've been to games. You know,
Oh,
you've
yeah.
been to, how many games
Oh,
have you been to? A couple?
4.
4?
Nice.
Okay, I can't remember. Last time we went to a game 2 years ago, we saw the Padres play when Soto was playing with the Padres, and we saw who did we see? We saw Soto. We saw who else was on that team? They were just stacked. They were an amazing team. It was a good game. I think the Jays lost. I don't know. We were sitting
Cool
beside the
experience, though.
Padres bullpen.
Yeah.
It was a really good game. It was a lot of fun. Anyways, so I'm super excited about baseball, and my mind, as soon as Christmas wraps up, my mind goes right to spring training. Pitchers and catchers start reporting to spring training. Are you gonna be okay?
I don't know.
I'm worried. Maybe you need some coffee.
Yeah.
Maybe you need some coffee. Maybe you need some of my coffee with the Baileys in it. That would spark you up or put you to sleep. I'm just kidding. So once Christmas wraps up, we're gonna go right into baseball season hard and start thinking about that. Okay, continuing with our thing, we did some sports updates. Your brother will be very proud. This is
Yeah.
very good. Except he got a little rake there because he's in his place, but that's okay. That's totally fine. That's all right. We're good with that. So the next thing we usually talk about is some music.
Yeah.
Okay, and I thought, well, instead of talking about Christmas music, and we're going to get to that right away,
Okay.
I thought maybe we could share, and because all of us come from different generations, which I like. In the podcast, it's great when Tyson and I talk about stuff because he has things, and I'm like, I don't know what that is, but you know, he's a lot younger than me, so I have to go check stuff. You guys are even way younger than that, so you know, not to call him old, but you know, he's older than you guys. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So we last time we had a great conversation about some music, and we were talking about music from our past that inspired us, and stuff, and it was really an interesting conversation. But I wanted to talk to you guys about some new music. Do you guys listen to lots of music?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Always.
you guys, all of us listen to a lot of music. I think I actively listen just through teaching. But you guys digest music in such a different way that it you know, you have it around all the time, and it's so easy to find new music that's out there, almost overwhelming. Would you say? Like it's almost like too much.
Yeah.
So I thought we'd talk about maybe a favorite song. Do you guys have a favorite song that you like listening to right now?
Yeah.
Like, is there a song right now that's sort of a go-to song?
Yeah.
There is?
Yes.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah.
Let's
Yes.
hear it.
Let's go.
Paradise City, because I have a really funny story.
Paradise City. Now just wait. Hold on. Hello?
New.
1984 called. Axel once. We actually talked about Paradise City
Yeah.
last time, and the first time I ever heard that Appetite for Destruction record. We did. It came up on the last podcast. So Paradise City.
Yeah.
From a 12-year-old in 2024. Let's just document this. Okay, go.
I was out trick-or-treating with one of my friends, Lincoln, and we went onto their doorstep, and they had a Google playing spooky sounds. And we came up with an idea, and we're like, hey, we should tell this Google to play a song. So we were gonna, play a song, but we didn't know what to play, so we just played Paradise City and ran away. It was funny, and then that's how I started liking the song.
So you just said, hey, Google, play Paradise City, and then it changed their spooky sounds to, like, whatever music you want to play.
Paradise City.
Wow.
Whose
So you can
idea-
almost like a request hour.
Yeah.
Whose idea was it to say Paradise City?
Lincoln.
Oh, so you didn't know?
Link.
You didn't know that? Oh.
No, because, I was just like, Paradise City, oh yeah.
Once you heard it, though, did you know that? Yeah, okay.
Wow. So a Halloween memory to Paradise
awesome.
City. Now, usually when everybody thinks Halloween, they think Thriller by Michael Jackson.
Now you're
But
thinking
not,
Paradise
but not
City.
you and Lincoln Pope. You guys are thinking Paradise City because you can change someone's Google.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
I think that's a good prank, too. That's a
I
good,
like
Halloween
that.
prank.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
harmless. It's funny. A good memory.
Way to go. How many years ago was that on Halloween? Now it's Christmas and we're talking about Halloween. This is getting kind of crazy.
I think that was last year or 2 years.
2 years ago, yeah. Yeah, it could have been. Yeah, I can't remember when
I
it
think
was.
it was
that you
last
guys
year.
went out. Right on. Wow. So Paradise City.
And you're still hanging on
is
to
your
that one,
favorite
hey?
song.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Holy
Do you listen to it in the dressing room
smokes.
at hockey?
Well, I try to tell them to put it on, but
Yeah.
they won't put it on.
Yeah, I think it comes up sometimes during
Yeah.
the game. I think
okay.
it's played during the game, but it's a classic.
Do you have
It's
it
a
on your
classic
phone
from when I
locked
was
and
in high
loaded?
school.
Huh?
Do you have it on your phone locked and loaded to play whenever you're
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
in the mood? Nice. That's
Oh, and the other day we played. Actually, this is kind of funny. The other day I was building a pregame music thing for the team, and I put a version of Paradise City in there that Slash did from his first solo record, and it was Fergie from the Black Eyed Peas singing it, which is actually a great version. It's really cool. But Coop heard it and he was out on it, and I was like, man, that was a really hard no. I didn't understand why, but now I completely
Yeah.
understand why you just shut it right down.
You need the original.
You were like, no, that's not happening. So Paradise City, wow, that caught me off guard. I didn't hear that. I didn't see that coming. Okay, well, Jay, what do you got?
All right. Well, in true JAYLA fashion, I couldn't choose just one, so I have a couple songs here that
That's
I
fine. So as do I.
go to.
It's our
And,
family. This is what happens.
Yeah, it might give you a little whiplash when I tell you the two of them. So the first one is Zach Top,
Yeah. Okay. Right.
new
He's
country
so good.
guy, so good. I love his song "I Never Lie." That's
Yes.
such a good one.
It's a good old country song.
It is, yeah.
That could have been
Yeah.
recorded in the '90s
Yeah.
by George Strait, by any of those guys,
Yeah.
and it would have worked. Oh, that's a great song.
Yeah, he's pretty sweet. And then the other, on the other side of the spectrum is I have Gracie Abrams.
Yeah.
She just finished opening up for Taylor Swift. Apparently, there's a theme here. But I have two of her songs that I'm really loving: "Risk" and "That's So True." So,
Gracie Abrams or Abrams?
Abrams. Yeah, with a
Gracie
B.
Abrams, and
Yeah.
she was opening for Taylor Swift.
yeah, for part of the tour.
Right.
Yeah. The last.
Right. And the first part, was it Sabrina Carpenter on the first part? I can't remember if she did some of
She
this
shuffled
to
through
her
a
or-
few. Yeah, she was at one point. I can't remember when exactly,
Right.
but yes.
Okay, cool. That's
Yeah.
great.
So,
wow.
anyways, good songs.
So everybody should check those out.
Yeah. Yeah,
Go
they're fun.
get an old.
If you're into country,
Yeah,
Zach Top.
Zach Top.
If you're into pop, Gracie Abrams.
Yeah, there you
If
go.
you're into 80s music, Paradise City.
Exactly. If you got a sweet mullet, you need to go out there and shake the dust off, crank up some Paradise City.
There you go.
Okay.
What do you got, Dad?
Well, I've got a couple here. The two songs that I've been listening to a lot lately, and I try again with teaching. I'm listening to so much music with students and everything that it's really hard to like. I just find it hard sometimes to go and find new music, but these keep coming up for me. So the first one is a song by Hozier. Do you know who Hozier
Oh,
is?
yeah.
And it's a song called "Too Sweet."
Oh, I love that song.
It's such a great song. And it's kind of weird because as I look back, he's released in the last 2 years like 5 or 6 different versions of an album. It seemed kind of confusing. But the song's on every album. And I don't know if I don't quite understand it. I didn't go look up the reference on it. But I just love it. I just think it's such a great song. And then the other song is by, he's a German DJ producer. His name is Zed.
Okay.
Have you heard of this guy?
I think he's done some
Like
collaborations.
Maren Morrissey
Yeah,
did
yeah,
the
yeah,
middle
yeah, yeah.
and stuff years ago.
Yeah.
And he's really great. I've been listening to a podcast recently with him, and he's a really interesting guy. And I like that he calls himself Zed
Yeah.
and not Z.
That's very
It's
Canadian.
really, very Canadian of him, but he's German. But the song's called "Automatic Yes." It's off his new record. His new record's really cool because it's some of his own stuff, and then all these compilations with the band Muse. Jeff Buckley, who unfortunately passed away years ago, but they found this demo and stuff. But this song is called "Automatic Yes" with John Mayer, and it's such a good song. There's so many like elements of this song that are incredible. And he did a really cool thing when he released the album. Is each song when he released it, he released the full song, then he released the song with only the instruments, no vocals, and then he released the song with just the vocals, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah,
And I
that is
think
interesting.
as a producer, he released it like that. So when people go to use his songs to sample in other songs, it's easy to just grab like the instrumental part or the vocal part of what's going on. So, and I'm putting it together a drum thing, and I actually kind of doctored up a bit. But those two songs are great. I just love them right now. That's sort of what I've been listening to on that.
I have one more song.
You have one more song. Okay, I love it.
So, Redbone by Childish
Gambino. Yeah. Childish Gambino. And what is it, Donald Glover?
I forget.
Donald Glover is his actual name, like he's an actor. Do you know this guy? Have you heard this song?
Well, no, I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, it's a really great. It's a great record. It's
Such
a really
chill song.
chill song. It's a really great musically. It's a great record and stuff. But yeah, wow,
Nice.
That's a pretty diverse.
Yeah.
Like, those two songs, Paradise City,
Crossing
and that,
generations.
Wow, I love it. That's really great. That's really great. If you throw some Miles Davis in there, we got a huge win. We got high fives going on all over the place. Hey, maybe disco song. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding around. So then the next part of the music conversation was just new music to check out. So obviously this is kind of crossing over into that, which is music we check out. So my next question, are you ready for this one? This is a good one. This is the big one. This is the segue into the next part.
Yep.
Christmas music, yay or nay? Now, do you like or dislike Christmas music? Honest answer. You can give an honest answer. You like Christmas music?
Yes.
Okay.
All of it? All Christmas music?
I'd say yeah.
Nice.
Even yesterday when we were driving around and I played I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas, did you enjoy that? And I don't even know why I actually played it.
I don't know. It's just like
It's a funny song.
Yeah.
It's a very funny song. It makes you smile, right?
Yeah.
Anything that makes you smile is good. Jay, are you in or out on Christmas music?
I am going to echo my brother from last week and say, when we were younger, I was not the biggest fan, but yeah, and now in my 20s, I'm a fan.
Right. Okay. I get it. That's good. That's right. He did say that last week that he was I believe he called himself a Grinch.
Yeah. Only when it came to Christmas music, I think.
Right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. He likes Christmas.
Yeah.
But the Christmas music. So here's my thing on Christmas music. So I like Christmas music. I think it's great. I think Cooper's friend Alexei, who we talked about, the hockey player, mentioned yesterday that he didn't think there was many Christmas songs. You okay there, Uncle Eddie?
Oh yeah. Fun.
Is that some good nog?
Oh yeah.
Nog! He mentioned that he didn't think there was many Christmas songs, but a lot of people just kept redoing the same songs over and over and over, which actually is kind of true.
That's how I felt when I was a kid, and I think what changed maybe is, and maybe this is a new thing, maybe it's not a new thing, but I've realized or noticed that there's a lot of new original Christmas songs I feel like out now, and those are the ones for sure that I'm more so gravitating towards. I'm sorry to bring her up again, but Taylor Swift has her Christmas Tree Farm song. I think that's what started my
But side note, I just read this little book we just bought, and didn't she grow up on a Christmas tree farm?
Yeah, that's why she wrote the song. Yeah, that's what the song's about.
Okay. I'm
crazy.
I'm on the verge of being a Swiftie. I'm on the verge. Do you guys want to hear a funny story about a Christmas tree farm?
Sure.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm going to get back to my Christmas music here. But years ago, there was what was he, like a music manager in the province. And he managed this artist, Brad John. Louis O'Reilly's his name. And he worked for Invictus Entertainment. Anyways, he's in the music industry. And Louis O'Reilly is French. And they grew up outside of Moose Jaw. And
Gosh,
they grew up.
How many times can we mention Moose Jaw in an episode?
We can mention it lots. I don't know. You live there. We've got history.
Yeah.
We've been there many times. Shout out to the Mad Greek.
Yeah. Yes.
Or the Friendly Greek. Whatever. So he grew up on a Christmas tree farm, and I always thought this was the funniest thing. His Christmas tree farm, they're French, and the Christmas tree farm, the name of the farm was called Comme Si Comme Ça. Get it? Every time someone mentions Christmas tree, anything like that, I think of that, and it's the funniest thing. It just makes me smile all the time. Comme si, comme ça.
Was it spelt like a saw?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but they were French.
Yeah.
So anyway,
it makes sense.
Taylor Swift,
I love
she
it.
might have been bigger if they had called it that.
Yeah.
She might have had a shot.
Yeah.
Well, good for her. Well, she got just keep plugging away, kid. You're gonna do some
Maybe
good
someday
things
she'll find success.
Maybe someday. So my thought on Christmas music is I don't mind it. And some of the new stuff is great. That Sia Christmas record that came out about 4 years ago is so good.
One.
I agree.
And I think that really to me, it seemed, maybe I'm wrong, but it seemed like a lot of people started recording more new original, like writing Christmas music, actively writing it, which is really great. It's nice to hear some fresh takes on, some of those stories and stuff, but some of those classics are great. Last night we were listening to Dean Martin in the house, and we had some of his classic Christmas songs on, which were great. And some of those old ones from the movies are great, like from Home Alone, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, like the original version by Brenda Lee, and some of the stuff from Christmas Vacation. We heard the other day the Lindsey Buckingham song and the Mavis Staples song, and those are classics. But Christmas music has to be played at the right time. It can't be played too early, right? And I found this year, for some reason, they really started playing it way too early, like beyond early. Like
the stores,
October.
I was hearing some before Halloween.
Yeah.
But even right after Halloween, like you can't. While Remembrance Day, November 11th, you could wait. But I don't think you should play it till December. Yeah. Like let people like bait them to hear it, like because you can wear them out. You know what I mean? Like you can only hear "Let It Snow" so many times.
That's true.
As it's snowing, and you're like, okay, let it stop snowing.
Yeah,
who wrote that song? Let's write a song called
"Let It Not
Someone
Snow."
Come Shovel My Driveway.
Yeah, exactly.
Or This Is You being young. You could capitalize on this, on your next album. Great songs like Someone Shovel the Walk. Brother, get over here with your snowblower.
Yeah.
Because he bought one apparently, or he got one apparently. Yeah. So my thing is, I don't mind the Christmas music, and as you have more family around, it becomes more enjoyable, and I'm kind of into it. I found myself going to playlists and playing it this week, but it has to be played at the right time. Yeah, that's my 2 cents on the Christmas thing. And I don't know. I think Tyson, he did say he's probably listening to a bit more this year.
Yeah, I think just with Scotty, I think.
Yeah, I would guess so. He's probably singing her some Christmas songs. We need some videos of that.
We need some more of those.
Because we heard him sing the 12 Days of Christmas, which was really funny.
That was a good one.
It was hilarious, and he had some real insight into the song because he knew it was about birds, which I was like, hey, that's great that you know this now.
Yeah.
out of the giant book you're singing along with. Okay, so Christmas time in general.
The best time of year.
Yeah, same.
That's in the song. You should write a song about that. Okay, scale of 1 to 10. How excited Christmas?
20 million. I'm
20 million.
so excited.
So excited.
I'm
Okay,
pumped.
Jay.
Oh yeah.
Scale 1 to 10.
I don't know. I don't know.
Excited.
20 million. I don't know if I have a 12-year-old's excitement anymore, but definitely over 10 for sure.
Yeah, it's very funny for me, again, being the old dad, and I'm excited. I'm very excited for a lot of reasons. I get excited every year at Christmas time. It is a very exciting time of the year. Even though I have to go shopping on the 23rd, but that's okay. I actually like that. It makes me shop better. We'll say it's something. I don't know. It doesn't really stress me out. It stresses Laura out, but it doesn't stress me out. It's very exciting, and it's very exciting with family and with kids. With you guys. I remember when Tyson was born, Christmas completely changed. The whole idea, there was perspective on the whole thing. When you were born, it's just a different world. Seeing it through a kid's eyes, right? It's a whole other thing, and I'm so pumped that Tyson gets to see that. And even if it's their first Christmas and they're being pulled in different directions, doing everything, and I'm sure by now he's probably like, let's just go to bed for 4 days and then wake up and it'll all be done. But afterwards he'll look back and go, that was unbelievable, right? And then getting to see you, at 12, getting to watch you get excited about this and stuff is pretty neat for me, just as a selfish, kind of thing. But again, getting to do this podcast with your brother is amazing for me. Getting to sit here with you two, I was more excited about this than probably Christmas. But I was super pumped that we got to do this today. So this is kind of like my secret Christmas gift, is getting to talk to you guys about this kind of stuff, which is good. So Christmas. So what is the most exciting part about Christmas? Like when you think Christmas, if someone asks you, try to picture this. If someone asks you in July on a super hot sunny day, what's your favorite part about Christmas? Could you answer the question? Or are you like, I'm at the beach. I can't answer about Christmas.
No, I could.
You could. Yeah. Okay. What would you say?
Going to Ontario. Okay. And your mom's family is from Ontario, from Woodstock, Ontario. Nanny and Baba, Jeff and Kim, Cole and Amy, Kat, DJ, bunch of friends out there. And we all get excited to go out there. And we've all been out there many times. And sometimes we all go, sometimes some of us go. It just changes depending on schedules and the price of flights and everything like that. But that's pretty exciting. That's pretty exciting. And what do you like about going to Ontario? No, it's just like It's just fun. You
It's
get
just
to
fun.
hang out with a whole bunch of family members.
Yeah.
You just get to play pool all day.
Yeah, that's right. There's a pool table in the garage. Yeah.
And drink
You know, there's
root
drums out
beer.
there too. Drink root beer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, root beer. Right. Yeah, right.
Go
Yeah,
catch
because
some chickens.
Bob has got a keg in the fridge. Yeah, it's root beer. Right.
Catch some chickens.
Catch some chickens because the neighbors have some chickens. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That sounds pretty
Yeah.
exciting. That's sort of a new thing, though.
Going to Tim's.
I'm gonna-
Apparently, we can't
Okay,
do
we
that
do
in
that.
Regina.
We do that in July. We do that in July, anyways. So
But
hey,
the Tim's there has like a feeling.
No,
feeling.
I
It's like a
understand.
special
Oh, okay.
feeling.
I understand.
Okay,
I've been
okay.
there. I
Yeah.
also can. Yeah,
Like when
I
you
know
pull
the
into
feeling.
that drive-thru?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's true actually. Now
Yeah.
that
But
you
like
say
an
that,
iconic feeling.
it does.
an iconic
Yeah.
feeling. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. We don't have advertising here, but I think Tim's might be like, hey. We should throw these guys some cash. Look at
The
this kid
Woodstock Tim's
advertising
better,
for us. That's really good. So Ontario is like a favorite. It's at the top of the list.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What do you got, Jay? What do you got? Do you have some?
Yeah, I mean, spending time with family is
Yeah.
obviously the best part. Being able to just kind of wind down from the day to day, have some time away from work and school for Coop, and whatever the day to day is nice to have, new scenery, new things to do, seeing some family.
Absolutely. No, just shut it off.
Yeah.
And at your age, which you're still quite young, again, it's perspective, right? Now, you think about Christmas differently than you maybe did 10 years ago, than you did 20 years ago, all that. And yeah, it's great just to chill and hang out with family. And on the Platt side of the family, your mom's side of the family, there's a lot of family.
Oh, yeah.
Like our side of the family's small. I'll get to that in a bit, but that side is big. And when everybody's together, how many people are there when everybody's together? It's in the 30s now, right?
Oh yeah, we're probably nearly 35.
Holy
I would say,
man.
yeah.
Scotty just bringing up the numbers.
She is,
That's
yeah.
great. Don't even bring the animals into this.
Oh, yeah.
If we bring the pets in, we're
40, 50 probably.
Oh, that's insane. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's always a lot of fun.
Yeah, super
on that
fun.
side of the family, getting to hang out.
Yeah.
And do stuff, and everybody goofing around.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Kidding around and everything, which is really good. Yeah, there's some great memories of you and Tyson when you were little. The Christmas stuff, the excitement of and being that young, I don't think I really processed how exciting it really, really was until my 30s to kind of really go, oh yeah, this is amazing to get to watch you guys, have Christmas. Mm-hmm. So when I was a kid, so we're going to get back to a bunch of this stuff. So when I was a kid growing up on Royal Street, my grandma lived just down the block from us. She lived 4 houses from where we lived at 1234 Royal. Not that anybody, but that house apparently is for sale again. We just saw, there's a funny story about this. So on Christmas Eve, there was always a tradition to go to my grandma's house. And my grandma's house was small. And the house, my grandma and my Aunt Elaine lived in this house. And it wasn't a big house at all. And the whole family would try to make it. And the whole family being on my mom's side of the family, she had 11 brothers and sisters. And they lived in Edmonton, Winnipeg, Arcola, Weyburn, Saskatoon. They were kind of spread out all over, but there was 11 of them. And there was a lot of cousins, a ton of cousins. And our family, I don't know if you guys can believe this, but our family's kind of loud. Can you believe this?
Yes.
Can you believe this?
Yeah.
So if you do the math on that and you go, okay, and my grandma wasn't loud. My grandma was not loud at all. But all of the extended family, super loud. So do the math on all those numbers. It's mayhem. So this little house, everybody piles in as the day goes on, and some stay longer than others and stuff. And it was always the best. It was always absolutely amazing. And people were, I remember my uncles playing cards and cribbage, and you just stand around and kind of take it all in, and you go from room to room and hang out with, everybody in different rooms. You'd be eating all day long, which is, another story. I don't know why I don't weigh like 900 pounds because all the treats and everything it was nuts. But that, to me, that's like cemented in my head, is that memory of Christmas Eve at my grandma's house, just hanging out, which was incredible with all the family. And again, it's family, right? It all comes back to that. But what we would do also on Christmas Eve at our house, before we would go to my grandma's, is my dad would go pick up some sausage from the Ukrainian co-op, and we would make sausage, and we'd have pierogies, and we'd have like lunch or afternoon, sausage and pierogies, and then we'd go hang out. And that became like kind of normal. That became like a thing. And
One might say a tradition.
So in our family, it's hard to, we don't have, what are we at for numbers now with Scotty? 8?
9? Okay,
8
yeah,
or
maybe.
9?
Yeah.
We have 8 or 9 on this side of the family when we have everybody over. It's packed.
Oh, yeah.
But let's not lie, we can be loud.
Oh, louder than the 35 on my mom's side.
35 on the other side. That's
Easily.
right. But we try to, like, today I've got to go to the Ukrainian co-op and get the sausage and all that, and I try to keep that going because that was a big thing. That was a big thing for my mom and dad to have that tradition. So we'll try to keep that going. And I think we all like that.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
We get
part.
excited about the sausage and pierogies for tomorrow and do all that up. Oh yeah. See, there we go. So that's always exciting. But this year I'm very excited to see Scotty.
Oh yeah.
Because she has no clue.
Yeah.
She has no idea why everybody's yelling and screaming and is excited. And because she's Scotty, exactly. But the idea of now I'm excited to see Scotty, but I'm really excited to see Tyson. Because I hope he can actually enjoy some of tomorrow or whatever day it is, because I'm sure they're doing something today and running all over. But I'm hoping he can sit back and take it in, because I know that's my job, is to sit back and just watch him. And watch you guys with her. Just watch the whole sort of thing unfold. That's what I'm probably most pumped for this Christmas. But, next Christmas could change. Every year could change from year to year. It doesn't have to be the same thing all the time. Yeah. Right? So that's what I'm most excited about. Fun memories. Do you guys have any fun memories of Christmas? Any funny stories from Christmas Day or anything that went on that was hilarious? Like things that were like mishaps that...
Well, I remember something.
Because every family has them. Like every family has stuff that they're these great stories. Because you don't remember all the Christmases that go perfectly and everything went fine and the food was great. Like you remember all the stuff like Christmas Vacation when, the turkey blew up or the cat chewed into the Christmas lights.
Speaking of the cat.
I
did something stupid.
Uh-oh.
And I tried to dress up the cats for Christmas.
Oh no!
And
When was this, Cooper?
I forget.
Was this recently?
No, it was when I was like 5.
When you were 5, okay.
I saw this thing on like a video, and you take a sock and you cut holes in it, and then you put it over their head, and it looks like they're wearing a ski mask. So I tried it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it didn't work, and the sock got caught on his head.
Who? Which cat?
I think it was Preston.
Oh no,
Preston
that's not the
Grady.
cat
So
to have that.
Preston's our bigger cat, and he can be violent. Grady's the little cat.
He's pretty chill.
He's pretty chill. Yeah, he might let you do that.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Don't know that you did
Yeah,
that.
I don't
Actually,
remember that.
now that you say this, I'm thinking I'm going to go out today and buy a big sock, and I'm going to try to do that to you in the middle of the night. Because that would be really funny
get a
if you woke up
stocking.
tomorrow morning and you had a sock over your head, but you could just see out of your eyes. You look like a worm.
Just grab a stocking.
Oh, a stocking. Yes, that's a good call, JAYLA. That's exactly right. Grab a stocking. That's a pretty funny memory. Does Mom know about this? Does Mom know this happened?
Probably not.
Oh, okay, well now she will.
Did
now
you do it when no one was around?
I think so.
Really, eh?
Yeah. I waited for you guys to be in the garage or something, and I tried to do it.
Oh,
I kept asking Mom if she had any
Wow.
old socks that she wasn't gonna use, and she was like, "Oh yeah, you can take this one." And then I cut it.
But she didn't ask what you were doing? Just
No.
gave it to you willingly?
Okay.
That's funny.
But
So this is a podcast also known as a confessional.
Yeah.
We'll write that down now. We'll make a little note here that, we might have to restrict the audience we send this out to.
now we have proper costumes and
Oh yeah, Grady's got a
ugly
cool little
sweaters
sweater.
and
Oh,
everything
yeah, yeah, yeah.
for the cats.
Yeah. And Preston's got a
has a
scarf.
scarf.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He looks really cute.
Aw.
He looks very cute. Josie has a scarf. All the animals dress
Oh
up.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's sweet.
You guys all have nice Christmas clothes except me. Well, I wore green and red today.
you're
I tried my
festive.
best, but JAYLA's got a sweater.
Well, hey.
She had a Christmas cowboy hat on.
Yeah.
She had. I don't know what happened to you.
I don't either.
You had stuff.
You had a
got-
hat on, and then
Yeah.
you changed to your
And you had some great
Canada
stuff
one.
this week. We got you a great shirt the other night. And you had pajama day. We got you some great pajamas.
Yeah.
I thought you'd wear those out here.
I was kind of comfy. So
Oh, okay. Well,
Wore
once
this.
you're comfy, you can't go changing.
No turning
can't get
back.
uncomfy.
Your laundry just all got done too. What do you got, JAYLA? Do you have any funny stories?
Well, I don't. Well, from my side,
Did you try to dress up your cat? Are you going to try to put a
I've
sock on
put
Phoebe's
some-
head today? Maybe?
No, I'm not going to do that. But
Okay.
I've put some things on her. She
Yes?
doesn't love it. That's not my story, though. My side of this story is going to be one perspective, and then Dad's going to have to fill in his
Oh, perfect.
story.
Great. If I remember. Again,
Oh, you
remember
will.
I'm the old dad.
No, you will. As soon as I say it, you're going to know. So this was a Christmas morning when I was was maybe around Cooper's age, maybe a little bit younger. I also played hockey for many a years when I was younger, and for some reason, one Christmas, I really wanted... There it is. I really wanted a blue helmet. I was dead set on getting a blue hockey helmet for Christmas.
But now, what team did you play?
Well, I was playing for the Royals, which our jerseys were blue, yes. But in Regina, your teams change year to year. You're not always on the Royals. So, I don't know. But for some reason this year, I was like, I need a blue helmet so bad.
Yes. There was desperation in this.
Oh, yeah. I was begging.
Yeah.
So, Dad, you might want to fill in your side of the story. Anyways... I did get the blue helmet. It was a great Christmas morning. I was so thrilled, but then I learned the real story later on, and Dad can fill in.
Well, blue helmets aren't easy to find.
Well, whenever this was, 2007, 2008, whatever.
Back then. Blue helmets aren't easy to find. I don't even know now. Like,
I don't know.
You haven't asked for your helmet's black with a black mask.
Oh, I'd like a blue helmet.
Don't even start. I don't have time today.
They're sty.
They're what?
They're sty.
Sty.
What does that mean?
Okay, hold on. Let me write this down. I gotta write this.
Like
I gotta write this down.
Style?
Sty?
Sty, short for style?
Not really.
Is it S-T-Y or S-T-Y-E?
S-T-Y.
S-T-Y?
I feel like that's just short for style.
What's the meaning? What does it mean?
It's not like style. It's like...
Does it mean cool?
It's not really cool. It's like... I don't know how to explain it. I've tried to explain it before, but
I've never heard this one, I don't think.
Okay, so
That's
style.
funny.
It's kind of like a separate word.
Okay,
so
but is it a good thing?
Yes,
Okay,
is a good thing.
okay.
So if you had a blue helmet, you'd be sty.
Yes.
So
And a lot of cage hang.
A lot of cage hang. Oh dear. And so, but with your black helmet you have, you're not sty.
I
Like
don't know.
You're just basic.
You're just basic. You're just like kind of wallpaper.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I had cage hang, I'd be sty.
Sty. Okay.
I have a
Wow.
lot
This
of
is holy
baseball
man.
sty.
We gotta look up a dictionary, Dad.
It's a confessional and the new edition of the Webster Dictionary, apparently. Holy smokes! So
Okay,
back to the blue helmet.
tell
Yes.
this.
Wow. This is what your brother and I do too. This is why the podcast is 4 hours long all the time. So the blue helmet was an ask.
A need
out of desperation. But the blue helmet was really hard to find and was looked for out of province, in province. And this was 07.
I would say approximately.
Yeah. So in 07, there wasn't there was no Amazon.
No.
There was no online shopping, really.
No.
Like it was different.
Yeah.
So I remember and that year, I can't remember exactly how busy I was playing in December, but obviously I was because I remember being different places. And everywhere I'd be...
You were just frantically taking gigs outside
every
the
sports store I would stop. And I believe there must have been Calgary. Mm-hmm. There had to have been Medicine Hat back then. But maybe Moose Jaw. We'll throw it in there again because we might as well talk about it. But I believe I finally found it in Prince Albert. I believe
that's
a
hike.
And it would have been a gig. I would have been playing with someone in Prince Albert at the casino. And it could have been one of many artists back then. But this blue helmet, and I remember there was elation.
Oh, yeah.
There was excitement. I felt like I had won the Stanley Cup, the lottery, all of the above when this blue helmet showed up. I didn't even care if it fit. It was probably a men's extra large. I was like, it's blue. It does not matter. We have a helmet. And JAYLA got a helmet.
And
she
I did.
wore it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And now, did you just wear it for that season, or was there other seasons?
No, I kept it until it no.
Do you still have it?
No, I don't think I do. Sorry, Coop.
Damn, that'd be pretty good though.
I wore it for a while, and it no longer matched my jersey after that hockey season.
Oh, right, okay.
But I didn't care.
But there was no ask for another helmet. Like there was
no,
nothing. Okay.
And then I went back to a black helmet.
Okay.
I was over the blue, got it out of my system.
Okay.
But
okay,
I was that was a good Christmas. That was a really good Christmas morning.
Really, eh?
I remember that. And you were at Levine. You guys were at that house.
Yeah. 74 Levine.
Yeah,
that's right.
I remember coming out feeling like I'm not getting this helmet, but I really hope I do. And
there's no doubt in my mind we have pictures of the.
Oh yeah, and there's home video of that Christmas morning.
That's
I remember.
Right. There is. Wow, we should dig that up and use it on the outtakes. Hey, that's pretty good. The blue helmet. Wow, that's pretty good.
Can I tell another story?
Go ahead.
I was thinking about this last night of Christmas memories, and I realized a couple of really, really special memories. I guess it would have been 13 Christmases ago, maybe something
Whoa.
like that. We found out about this one.
Yes.
Dad told us that
Yes.
I was getting a little sibling, which I never thought that was going to happen.
Exactly.
I was 14 at the time, so
Whoa. Yeah,
that was pretty special.
An introduction.
That was a fun Christmas, and then
Yeah.
just 1 year ago on Christmas morning,
Yeah.
we found out about little Scotty.
That's right.
So
I was thinking about that yesterday when I was out shopping, and that's just amazing. Like last year, we were away at Christmas, so we didn't find out till January when we got back. But I remember, how did you guys not tell us?
it was
'Cause
hard.
You guys
It was
knew
really
for like
it was
a
hard.
week and a half
Yeah.
before we found out.
It was difficult.
Wow, that's insane. I just remember being stunned when they said, they gave us our gifts, and I just remember standing there not believing it. I still kind of don't.
Yeah, it's
like
pretty
it's still
crazy.
not real.
Yeah.
Mom scared the crap out of me. She was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh yeah, she started crying, and you were like,
I was
"What's
like,
going
"What
on?"
happened?
Yeah.
Did you get stabbed? What happened?"
You were freaked out. I remember that.
I don't know.
Yeah, you
you
were
get
concerned.
stabbed?
Anything could happen. There could have been like a Jack in the Box that had a knife, and then you're like, I don't know.
Wow, why would your mind go there?
That's pretty dark.
Or someone just said, "Hey, there's a baby coming to the family." Kind of the same thing.
That's
I
not
guess.
where your mind went.
Oh no, I had no clue.
You've got to stop watching Halloween Christmas videos, apparently, because apparently these knives and these Jack in the Boxes, it's kind of like an elf meets Friday the 13th thing
Yeah.
going on there.
It just
kidding.
came to my head.
Yeah. Wow, what an imagination. What
No
an
kidding.
imagination. So that was a big one last year. That's
It
crazy.
was pretty exciting.
That's insane. That's insane. So when I was a kid, there were some funny Christmas things that would that would happen. I remember once when I was little, I might have been, and there actually are pictures of this, and I might have them in the house. But one year I got a hockey net for Christmas.
Oh, I remember this story.
Yes. So I got a hockey net for Christmas, and with all the partying that went on at 1234 Royal Street the night before, in my mom and dad's infinite wisdom, they didn't assemble this net. Well, they couldn't really assemble the net because they wanted to put it up in the morning when I woke up. So they didn't assemble the net, and I believe the story went at midnight, they realized that they needed to assemble this net.
A great time to realize.
Yes, exactly. And they weren't in the best condition for net assembly. And if anybody out there has assembled a hockey net before, and especially like an older metal one, but
Wait, I have a question. Was it like a mini size or like
no,
a full
size?
Whoa.
Full size net. Oh, it was a full
boy.
size net, and you had to the netting. You had to wind through the poles, and I believe there was screw. Like it was a bit of a story. I was little. I'm gonna say I was probably 5 or 6
wow.
maybe when I got this. Anyways, the story went. My mom and I believe it was one of my uncles and dad put this together, but I think it took them a long time. And I should look back in the photo because I want to see if there's like some netting off of part.
Yeah.
It was probably not assembled. I thought it was amazing when I woke up and saw the net.
yes.
It was incredible. But the story was the best.
That's awesome.
Because, I would have loved to have a video of these people putting this net together, in a drunken stupor to try to do this.
Now, Dad, did you have to ever do that for any of our?
I'm just trying to think.
What about mine?
I'm not gonna lie. I've wrapped gifts on Christmas Eve before, and it was a struggle. Wrapping gifts. Let's be honest. For anybody that wraps gifts, if anybody enjoys wrapping, I'm sorry to judge you, but hey, come on. It's not. And I know there's no guys out there going, "I love wrapping." Your brother would probably say, Christmas bags, whatever. I'll still wrap. But there's been times when, the wrapping's been a bit of an event.
No assembling though.
Not
my hat?
assembling. That's been a struggle. I'm just trying to think now. That's a very good question because there's been assembling.
And there's been my basketball net and my hockey net.
Well, the basketball net we didn't assemble though last year. It was in the box. Thank goodness. That I'd still be doing that now if I had to put that together.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks for the vote of confidence there, pal. I appreciate that. Yeah. Thanks for my handyman skills. We talked about that. I'm sure there's some.
Yeah.
I'd have to look back because I'm sure if I saw something, it would jog my memory, and I'd be like, oh.
Nothing that sticks out though.
Nothing that sticks out. No. But speaking of sticks, I have another one.
Oh sure.
So every year at Christmas, I started playing hockey when I was 8 years old, and every year at Christmas I would get a hockey stick. And without fail, it was almost like it was planned. Without fail, we would open all the gifts, and Mom would say, Harold, we forgot something. And every single year, Dad would go put his boots on, he'd walk out to the garage, and he'd come back in with a hockey stick. It was just...
Was it just like a bit at that point?
It should have been, but I don't think it was.
Really?
I think they legit forgot about it. And I don't know if it was purchased last minute, it was in the car.
Right.
I honestly don't know. I always thought it was funny.
Or it was just such a normal thing that they didn't think to,
I don't know.
That's
I don't
funny.
know. I'm sure I finally started going out on the 24th and brought it in for them and went, here, you might as well just wrap this up. I don't know.
Did they wrap it?
No,
Oh, okay.
at that point,
Yeah,
no.
no.
I've already opened everything,
Yeah.
so they're just like, here you go. But it was always really
awesome.
funny with this hockey stick.
Yeah.
That it would come in at the very end, sort of the last minute thing, and I'd be like, oh, that's great.
You've gotten hockey
great.
sticks, right, for Christmas?
Yeah, Tyson buying sticks.
Yeah, there's one over there. It's like the
Ripcord?
No,
The
not
green
the
one?
ripcord. Yeah, the green one.
Yeah.
Next.
And then I got my sink from you. Like we just bought that.
That was the
Yeah,
Christmas
I got the
gift.
green one for
That was a dad splurge.
Nice.
That was a dad splurge.
Got all those.
And speaking of your stick, which is actually kind of funny now that we're looking at it because his equipment's just across the room here. You taped that stick at the beginning of the season, right? Mm-hmm. And I haven't retaped it. You left it. It's
which
great.
one? The
It's
middle
awesome.
one?
The sink.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, left the tape on. That's fantastic. I love it.
Do you usually retape it a lot? Is that why this is shocking, or?
No, it's 12-0.
Oh, you
Keep
can't
her going.
do that.
Keep
yeah,
her going.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
just
yeah.
keep it going. And you haven't
fair
changed your
enough.
underwear yet either, have you? And socks. And your right sock. Just your right sock.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just joking around.
You
He's
got
changed
me.
his underwear. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. But superstition, though. That's fine. That's good. So, yeah, so that's my fun memories of Christmas. What happened?
I can't hear you.
You can hear me.
No, I can't.
You can't hear me. You can hear me.
No, I can't.
Oh, you can hear me. Did your headphones come unplugged? Uh-oh. Do we have a technical difficulty here? Oh, we're good. We're good. Trust me.
Oh,
we're
there
fine.
we go.
Did
I
you
think
think
we're
of any stories while we were sharing ours, Coop?
Was there any funny ones from Christmas
Or any gifts that you were like really hoping for,
and didn't get?
or did?
Well, there's this one bike for BMX racing that I really wanted. And I was wanting that like super badly. And then I opened all my gifts and whatever. It's kind of the same story as the hockey stick. So
But this was intentional, though.
Oh yeah. So I was in the living room there. You guys are like, close your eyes. You come out here and you grab the bike, and you say, turn around. And there's this bike behind me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wanted that forever.
Forever.
Really?
Probably what, a couple months?
Yeah.
Now, as the story goes, I wanted to put a sock over your head, but Mom said give him the bike. I was like, here, cut these holes out. Let's put a sock over his head. She's like, no, we should give him the bike. I'm like, no, try the sock first. This would be really funny.
That's good.
That's a really funny story. Yeah, the bike, that blue bike, that chase bike, that was a good one. And since your energy's gone into other things, so someone else is riding that bike now in the BMX racing, which is great.
Yep, that's
Amazing.
good.
One of your friends, actually.
Drew. He plays on the.
Drew, yeah.
He plays on the Falcons.
On the Falcons with Flint.
Oh my gosh, Flynn.
Flynn.
And
Oh,
he
right.
plays on the Tigers.
On Flint's on the
Oh,
Tigers.
Dad,
my
you have
goodness.
it all wrong.
See, this is the old dad thing. I get it wrong all the time. And you go to school with Flint, right?
Flynn!
Flynn! Dang.
Yes.
Dang it. Okay.
I wish it was Flynn.
Okay, and he's a
That's
goalie,
awesome.
though.
Yes,
Am I right?
He's a goalie.
He's a goalie. On the
Finally
Tigers.
got something right. Yes.
I finally got something right.
You remembered that much about him.
Whew, wow, this is going to be stressful. The next couple days here, I might need some naps. Hey?
Yes.
That's hilarious. So anything else about Christmas? What else are we excited about? Like can you guys sleep? Did you ever have a time you couldn't sleep on Christmas Eve?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
All the time? I was brutal. I could
too.
not
Hyper.
get to sleep Christmas
Yeah.
Eve.
I get so angry when I can't go to sleep.
Yeah,
Like I will grab a pillow and throw it across my room.
we know.
Yes.
You mean in
that help?
general or Christmas Eve?
Like the night before Christmas.
Oh, okay, it's
Like,
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, yes.
Specifically
and all
Christmas
through the
Eve.
house. Okay. the night
I'll
before
be
Christmas.
up at like 1 throwing pillows because I'll be so angry.
Does throwing pillows help the
Yeah.
situation?
Yeah, it makes me tired.
Interesting. I'll have to try that
So
sometime.
okay,
go to
we're
sleep.
sty, we've got confessionals, and throwing pillows might be a sleep aid. Okay.
Very educational you
Pillow
are.
throwing. Okay, I'm gonna write this down. Oh, that's why they're called throw pillows. Hello, hey?
But
Hey. No?
No.
Okay. But you get excited. You'll probably sleep this year.
I hope.
It's not going to be long now, and you're going to sleep until like 11 a.m.
Yeah.
on Christmas Day.
Yeah,
Like
true.
the teenage thing. You
You're
wait.
getting there.
Oh,
You
I
wait.
will not.
You wait. I've seen it twice already. It's going to happen. You don't think so? What about you, Jay? Did
Yeah,
you-
when I was a kid, it was tough.
Hard getting to sleep,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, just the excitement
Oh,
for
man.
sure. And it was
Of
like,
course.
I have to stay in bed till this time, and it's 2 a.m. or whatever.
Yeah,
but
right.
yeah, I mean, now that I'm 27, it's not quite the
You
same.
can sleep in and Phoebe now, but Phoebe will wake you
Well,
up early
yeah,
though.
true.
Whether she's excited about the gifts or not, she'll still come in and wake you up.
Yeah, that's true.
which is
She
which is
will.
good.
Yeah.
Which is
Personal
good.
alarm clock.
She is my personal alarm clock.
The cats are.
This
we
morning
have a little
she-
one that comes in and yells at us to eat.
Yeah, she got me up when my alarm usually would go off. She was in my bed, like on
Whoa,
a normal work
she's
day
that
this
good.
morning. Yeah, she knew it.
She doesn't know you're on holidays.
Yeah, she hasn't.
She needs a holiday mode, like a switch.
she
There's got to be a button for the cat, so you know if they know when
Like
to
a
go to
little
holiday
hat,
mode.
you just pop it up and
Yeah,
press a button.
yeah.
Yeah,
Don't come
exactly.
in until this
You
time.
know what? Maybe if you put a sock
Set
over
a
her
time.
head, maybe the sock over her head will let her know it's holiday mode, and she'll be like, "Hey,
Oh my gosh.
I can't wake Mom up. We're on holidays. I've got this stinky sock over my head. It'd be one of Cooper's socks. It would smell great.
Oh yeah, that right sock that hasn't been changed.
That'd be gross. Yeah, I remember as a kid, it was hard to get to sleep.
Yeah.
It was always, and we
Too
got
much
to, we
fun.
got to stay up late, obviously, because we were at Grandma's house. So
Mm-hmm.
that was an easy. That wasn't even an ask to stay up late. That was just a given.
Yeah.
I remember one year, we lived down the block. I wasn't young, but I might have been like 8 or 9. But I remember just walking home myself. I had to pack it in. I was
Yeah.
like, I can't take it.
Well, that's good for you.
I can't. Gosh, there's only so many beer you can drink when you're 9. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm maybe joking around. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. The Birdie family. Come on, that's just what happened. So the story about the house. So sorry that I kind of went way around here. So my grandma's old house. Someone the other day posted on social media that it's up for sale, and all the cousins from Edmonton and where else? Weyburn. They were all chiming in, and they were all like, "Hey, I wonder if they'd let us come have a viewing on Christmas Eve."
that's
because
funny.
they all remember going there Christmas Eve. I was like,
that's funny.
That would be really funny if someone sent out a message and said, "Hey,
Schedule an open
7
house."
o'clock." Oh my goodness, those poor people would be like, "Yeah, we can leave the house." It's like, "Yeah, I don't know if you want to come back." Oh my goodness, all the
funny.
empty
Just
bottles in the
realize.
front yard. Oh, my poor grandma. I don't know how she did that. Like I'm sure she sat back and just watched everybody and just laughed. Like she just thought it was probably the best.
Yep.
But man, I wish you could have seen that. That you would have been like, it would have blown your mind.
Yeah.
It would have been stunning.
fun.
It would have been stunning. I know Tyson. I can't remember, JAYLA, if you must have been on Campbell when Grandma moved to Campbell Street. You must have been there when you were little. There must be photos of you at her house there.
Yeah, I think I remember a picture,
Little,
like
like
sitting
little,
on the
like
couch
2
with her. Yeah.
years old. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Tyson definitely was at 1234 once or twice, and then Grandma had moved, and then it just changed to the other house. But yeah, I think he was right at the tail end of all that. Or when there was even more. Then there's more. The cousins are having children, so then it just became like
Lots of
absolute
people.
madness, which is really, really fun. So we've established we're excited about Christmas.
Very excited.
We know that this is an exciting time of year, right? We know we may or may not be able to get to sleep tomorrow night.
Time will
know.
tell.
We'll see. We'll see what happens,
Yep.
right? But if we can't get to sleep, what are we gonna do?
Throw pillows.
Throw pillows at the wall because that helps, right? Okay, makes sense.
Yep.
We also know that if you're in need of a blue hockey helmet at this point, you're kind of out of luck because you're not going to find one unless you drive to Prince Albert or something, unless someone could deliver one,
Yeah.
right? We also know it's dangerous to put socks on cats' heads,
Yeah.
Yes.
right?
It's a given.
What's that?
It's a given, but I still
It's a
did
given.
it.
It should have been a given before you even thought of it, but
Yeah.
yeah. We know to watch out for Jack in the Boxes with knives
Yeah.
because it could lead to crying. And we also know that Christmas 2024 is going to be absolutely amazing for our family. I know it's going to be an incredible, even though things get disjointed and the day gets moved around and stuff, it's absolutely going to be the best. And I look forward to all the stuff that goes on. And my favorite moment of Christmas now is just sitting back in a room and watching all you guys laugh and smile and everybody, just having a good time. And that's the best. The family laughing is the best.
I just Googled on Amazon a blue hockey helmet, and none of the ones that I wanted are coming up.
No, so even Jeff Bezos can't help you.
Wait.
That's not the one I wanted.
Oh, no.
And it's also not available. So
was it a CCM or a Bauer helmet? I can't remember.
I don't know. I can't remember either.
Honestly, I'm sure I just grabbed the box and left the store.
Whatever it was perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Yeah, you guys are out of luck if you're looking on Amazon.
That's going to be the story forever. It's going to be the story forever. People will be like, big deal about a blue helmet. But you did, like,
it's
the Pats.
So special.
If one of the guys from the Pats needed a blue helmet, they'd be able to call CCM or,
True.
Some of the guys on the Pats.
And the CCM guy, Todd Duffin, our friend, he'd drive to PA to get him a helmet if they needed it. He'd do it.
We should have known him back then.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so where are we at here? Kids, we're over an hour. This is insane.
Good job, you guys.
I know. This is crazy. And this was like, honestly, this was like one of my top Christmas gifts was having you two come in and do this.
I don't know how I'm still sitting here.
I know. You've been yawning. You haven't thrown any pillows yet. JAYLA and I don't have socks on our heads.
You survived. You somehow made it.
This might be the longest you've sat still in 2024.
No kidding.
Ever.
Without a device.
In the last 12 years of your
I'm
life.
serious. You should get an award for this.
Yes, I should.
Like a pin.
Yeah.
A high five.
We'll pin
How about a high five? How about a high five? That's
Great
pretty
job.
good. Hey, yeah,
Great
way to go,
job.
kids.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for having us. This was
Absolutely.
fun.
No, this is great. And next time when we're back for episode 5, we'll probably have the guy off the bench and we'll catch up with him. I'm sure the stories are going to be absolutely amazing about his Christmas and everything with the family. And then we're definitely going to have you guys back because I want to interview you about being 12.
Okay.
And I want to interview you about being so smart and awesome. So we have to talk to you guys about some real life things, not just like, putting socks on cats' heads. So everybody have a great Christmas.
Yeah.
If you get a chance to listen to this over the holidays, I'm sure you'll get a few laughs. And we'll be back in early January with episode 5 and continue on in 2025 with the Brinkcast. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Love you too. Merry
Appreciate
Christmas.
it. Merry Christmas,
Yeah,
you
Merry
guys. Take
Christmas.
care.